So I don't think I knew what YES was until we attended a postgraduate conference at the University of Reading, and there was a stand with Simon Cutler behind it, and he was encouraging people to join. And yeah, he got me hooked, and then
and then you recruited me.
Yeah, I recruited Roisin and some other people, and we didn't know it was going to be such a commitment and such a great experience to learn entrepreneurial skills. So I think
something completely different from what we're doing until then, like with our PhDs.
So after the teams were formed and we knew who was doing which role, the first month was deciding what the idea was that we were going to develop as a startup. So we were just brainstorming ideas. We had a few sessions with Simon to narrow down our thinking and to help us as a team bring in each of the team's skills to the idea. So for example, our idea was about a algae protein supplement. So it was vegan, it brought in our nutrition knowledge, but also, for example, Hannah, who's not here, her PhD is about carrageenan, which is a type of seaweed. And then Roisin is knowledgeable in protein.
Yeah. And then we also made up, it's based on reality, but you can make things up. So we made up a fake enzyme and came up with a patent and everything for it, which was quite useful because no one's going to actually read into it whether it's real or not, because it's just a fake idea. But I think that we got quite fortunate with that because we had someone in to help talk about like patents and things. So I think that gave us a lot of extra.
Exactly, the journey is real. The idea doesn't have to be real.
Yeah.
And we had the support from a patent lawyer at the University of Reading, Moataz. He was very helpful as well, because we ended up winning the patent prize, which we were very surprised about, but that was thanks to him.
Yeah, definitely. You won the competition, guys.
We were not expecting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were quite surprised when we first started. I don't think we thought we would get through to the final, but we won. But yeah, it was pretty good. And we were the first team to have a technician as well, so that was quite good representation.
Yeah, the only thing maybe that I have to say, it is time consuming really. So you devote some time from your own PhD time to actually take part in the YES competition, have your regular meetings with your team, have all these trainings. So I feel kind of lucky that I did it during my first year of my PhD, while I was waiting, for example, for my ethics for my first study to get approved. So I was feeling that I had this tiny bit of extra time to devote, but definitely I think it needs some time management skills and probably some stress management skills to be able to actually be fine within that. What was your experience within that, guys?
So I did mine when I was going into third year, and I had quite a lot of lab work on, so it actually was quite difficult to juggle the two, and the YES project did take up a lot more time than I thought it was going to. And when you get really invested, and all of your team are so invested as well, you need to put the time aside for your sake and their sake. So it does end up taking quite a lot of your time and working into your lab studies a bit, but I guess if you just plan around that, you should be able to make time for both. So we had the semi-finals, well the overall, and then we got through, and both our teams got through to the finals. And then there's 6 teams all together in the final, with multiple different prizes you can win. So there was one on a sustainability prize, there was a People's Choice prize, which Dimitra's team won, and then our team won the overall prize, but also the best IP and the best finance. So overall, we came away with £800 each.